Hey, it's George from BW with your fundraising tip of the day. Honestly, this is not going to be a fundraising tip. It might be a fundraising tip. You could take it as a fundraising tip. It's more of a what's going to happen kind of warning and how you can tell you're growing and what's going to happen in this growth. This really actually happens in anybody who's an entrepreneur, a business owner, or anything else like that. When you start out, and this is especially for all you startup charities out there, when you start up and you're small, so you'll gather a group of people who are attracted to you when you're small. They'll often use you. They'll use your fundraising events to come in and get stuff cheap. Seen this a million times, to come in and get stuff cheap. They want to have a cheap ticket. They come into your dinner, they eat, drink, and they leave. We call them grazers, by the way. So that group will be attracted to you. However, are you doing yourself or your charity or your mission, your charity's mission, a favor if you stay small? No. We all want to grow. Don't we all want to be successful? We all want to be successful. I want to be successful, don't you? So as you become more and more successful, you're going to come up out of that group. This happens to entrepreneurs all the time. You're going to come up out of that group. Now, what's going to happen is they're going to see you coming up out of their group. And then when you have to change things, they're going to get pissed off. I'm telling you, warning you, going to get mad. Let's say you move out of the VFW or some little tiny hall where you had your previous events and you move to a hotel or a much nicer venue and your ticket prices go up. Well, that's going to piss them off. The reason why is they like paying that cheap ticket. Well, with a cheap ticket, you know what you get? Cheap people. So as you're growing and you want to attract more and more wealthy spenders and more and more wealthy donors and sponsors and everything else, understand that you're going to come up out of that group and they're not going to like it. You're going to be trying to attract these new people, but these two people will bounce against each other, almost like magnets that will reverse. They're going to bounce against each other and they're not going to like it. Understand this is all part of growth. You got to have to leave those people behind you. Thank them for helping you get off the starting blocks. But now you got to move into something else. With your raised ticket prices, raised sponsorships, raised a bunch of better events. You're only selling tables. People out there are talking trash about you, talking down to you, telling you you weren't going to make it. But all of a sudden, you're a success. Remember, that's all part of your success as a charity. It's actually a good thing. Haters. That's your fundraising tip of the day. Check out our website at www.bwlimited.com. Hit the like button, make a comment, and follow us as we move along. We'll give them fundraising tips. Bye-bye.